In the world of YouTube, numerous channels may appear to produce harmless content intended for children. However, this is often a deceptive front. While some of these channels may be the result of clever strategies, others are truly disturbing and should not be on YouTube. Starting with Raccoon. Rocky is a YouTube animator with over 3 million subscribers and his animations are brain-rot to say the least. It's clearly a channel that's making content for kids, but it's definitely not appropriate for kids because of how suggestive it is. What's even scarier is that his content is probably viewed by some disturbed adults as well. Now the worst part is that Rocky doesn't seem any problems with his content.
So the Squid Game doll was basically doing the jackal pose. I did not mean to in any way sexualize the Squid Game doll. I also did not that the girl was supposed to be a child, and because it's just a doll, it's not a real person, it's just a doll.
Yeah, sure, the doll is doing whatever this is and you didn't mean to sexualize her? And his argument is the same copium when people try to pretend that kid-looking characters in anime are like 350 years old because the lore says so. Dude, just shut up, you aren't saving this. Shout out to Curse, by the way, for finding this footage.
I'm trying to do my best, but all I feel that is that everyone is hating on me for no reason.
This is disturbing and sad at the same time. The sad part being that this guy probably surrounded himself with people that have the same interests. So once he got called out for making weird content, rightfully so, it most likely wasn't the reaction he was expecting, since people around him probably liked it. Nonetheless, at the same time saying that the hate is for no reason is pure ignorance. Apparently his content is even more inappropriate on his Patreon, which sounds like hell to me. And it turns out that behind the scenes he's probably even worse.
The main thing Roxana talked about in her Twitter thread was about how Rocky allowed certain content to be shared in his Discord server without punishment. For instance, someone joined Rocky's Discord server and sent some animated, underage, illegal material that starts with an L.
What?
And if you know the name of it, then you know the name of it, but I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't want to be demonetized. But yeah, someone joined the server and sent that awful content in the chat and everyone wanted to ban him except one person. Rocky the Raccoon. Do you guys want to know what Rocky's response to all that was? I say he gets one more chance. This is not a simple issue.
Yeah guys, let's give him one more chance. He will definitely change and it was a pure accident. This not only proves that Rocky himself is a weird guy, but also that he is aware of what he is doing on YouTube. The guy is an apologetic weirdo. I mean, allegedly, in my opinion, not based on any facts.
Personally, I never felt that the characters in that Max goof he sent were minor presenting. I know that Max and his love interest were like 14 years old in the first Goofy movie, but they didn't look like 14 years old in that image to me. So I'm giving Bacon another chance.
You can't make this up, man. The amount of copium people like this use is insane. They didn't look like 14 to me. You literally acknowledge knowing their age. It doesn't matter if you think they look older. Most disturbing part is, this guy's channel is fully monetized and his newer content is even worse.
You guys want me to say ara ara?
Yes.
You guys want me to say ara ara?
Did I stutter?
Ara ara?
Alan, are you a cow? What? No. Yeah, me neither.
Okay, man, he did not say neither. English is not my first language, but he did not say that. If you thought that drawing inappropriate characters is not good for kids, then I have some bad news for you.
P.
P.
No.
No.
Key.
T.
O.
O.
Pinocchio.
This brain rot comes from a channel called Kissy Show, and it is played by two adults, which I don't know if it's a good thing. They make content in this apartment that looks like it's in the middle of nowhere.
No. You can't have that.
And they even used Moist Critical for their content. If I was Charlie, I would be preparing a lawsuit. Their channel description is even more interesting because it says Kissy Show and all of its videos are not directed to children and are created with PG-13 plus elements. If I were to guess, this is for YouTube not to flag them as a kids channel, which would result in lower ad rates, but I don't know how effective this disclaimer can be. The biggest difference from Rocky Raccoon is that in my opinion, Rocky is a weird guy. However, these two seem not to take themselves themselves too seriously, it really feels like they're just trolling and getting the bag in the process, which doesn't sound so bad. They always wear masks so they get to keep their identities hidden and don't have to mix their personal lives with their work. Just on YouTube, their channel racked up over 41 million views in a month. If you add up the views from both their long and short videos, they probably made around $8,000. I also wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't their only channel. Truly the masters of trolling. And since we are talking about trolling, it's time to introduce Bop and BB, who unlike Kissy Show are mostly recognized for their looks. And it is very likely we are going to see more influencers like them, because more and more people are catching on to just how simple it is to bait engagement online. This popular mother and daughter channel gained over 8 million followers on TikTok. But how did they get so popular? Through some very creative marketing, they made people believe that Bop and BB got kidnapped. At first glance, their content has an uncanny valley feeling, meaning it doesn't look human. This is most likely due to the amount of makeup the mother and daughter use, making themselves look like dolls. This went so far that people unironically started commenting that one of them should wear, let's say, a yellow dress if they were in danger. And since there was a comment for essentially every single color, you had these viral videos where people speculated if Bop and BB were in danger.
Someone wrote to her to wear blue in next video. She did. Same here, but with yellow. She also did. And again, this time with pink. They both wore pink. Now they wrote to wear black. Again, they both did.
Some went as far as claiming that they look like a mother and daughter that went missing.
I don't even know how to start this one, so let's just jump right in. On the left, we have Ava and Kate Baldwin, who are a mother and daughter who went missing in 2015 in San Antonio, Texas. On the right are Bop and BB, who are very popular TikTokers. They are also a mother and daughter account.
Surely nobody believes they look the same? Okay, never mind. To make matters worse, even after making content where they spent several hours talking and taking pictures with other people, you still had some viewers saying that they were forced to do this. Sure, buddy, if you were held hostage, your captors certainly wouldn't see any risk in letting you talk to other people. Now, there is a possibility that they could be under an agency and be under some sort of a predatory contract. But personally, I don't really believe that that is the case. They most likely had a very smart strategy where they started doing content for children at the beginning, but instead it grew to this huge conspiracy. And instead of addressing any of it, they just rode the wave of free views. Let me know what you think and subscribe for more content.